Hello friends, glad to see you on our channel. Every day we analyze events on the front lines, review maps, make forecasts for the future, and discuss everyone's potential outlook. So make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on everything happening at the front. Today we have plenty of events to discuss, including Russian army operations in Zaporizhzhia region. This morning we've seen over 24 shell landings, resembling artillery preparations for a potential large offensive. There's also a notable advance, almost a surge, toward the Dnipropetrovsk region, now less than 9 kilometers away, along with the recent breach of the Kurakhove dam. We'll cover all this in today's discussion. Before that, I'd like to address something I read in the comments. Someone mentioned that 65% of Ukrainians want war, not peace. I know that 40% of my viewers are from Ukraine. So if you're from Ukraine, please let us know in the comments. For instance, write, "I'm from Zhytomyr and I want to continue the war," or "I'm from Mykolaiv and I want peace." We'll see if that 65% claim is accurate. Now let's open the maps and start with the Russian army's advance toward Dnipropetrovsk. The likelihood of a Russian army incursion there is becoming more real, possibly even in the near future. 4 days ago, we discussed how the Russian forces were 11 kilometers away from Dnipropetrovsk. Today, it's already 9. Let's begin on the left flank, the western bank of the Mokry Yali River. Here, yesterday, Russian units crossed a lowland and captured heights south of Novodarivka. Additionally, they reached the outskirts of this village, so we might see fighting there soon. Another significant advancement covered 1.5 kilometers, leading to the capture of Rivnopil. The attack was so swift and unexpected that Ukrainian forces couldn't resist and retreated westward. Now, Rivnopil is only 8.84 kilometers from the Dnipropetrovsk border. With Rivnopil and potentially Novodarivka under control, Russian forces are setting up a platform for further advancement. Moving through Novodarivka to the highlands will soon cut off an important road. The Huliaipole-Velika-Novosilka route, a crucial logistics pathway. This cutoff would complicate matters for the Ukrainian armed forces group stationed in Velika Novosilka. This is the situation as of the morning of November 12th at the Dnipropetrovsk border. Now let's shift to Kurakhove. Yesterday we discussed the advance toward the village of Stary Turny. It's near the Kurakhove Reservoir Dam and a road leading southward toward Kurakhove. Controlling Stary Turny means control over both the dam and the northern logistical route. Yesterday morning, I reported that 3 infantry fighting vehicles, BMPs, with airborne forces bypassed Sontsivka, avoiding conflict, and reached Stary Turny. Ukrainian forces tried to push them back with drones but were unsuccessful, and Russian soldiers held on to the village outskirts. By afternoon, reports came in about the dam's breach. Are these events connected? Absolutely. The dam was only breached because of the breakthrough at Stary Turny, posing a threat to the entire Kurakhove garrison. In eastern Kurakhove, Ukrainian forces are facing significant challenges. Yesterday, a Russian assault group reached the Kurakhove train station area and fighting continued through the night. Whether they managed to hold the area is still unclear, but the fact that battles have reached this area shows mounting pressure on the 79th Ukrainian Brigade defending the city. Moving forward from the Kurakhove direction, recent reports indicate Russian forces have reached the border of the village of Dalny and started an assault this morning. This assault's success could place Russian forces behind Uspanivka, posing an encirclement threat to several villages along the Suky Yali River, including Ilinka, Romanivka, Vesely High, and Anivka. Given these developments, what options remain for the Ukrainian command? Essentially, there's only one option if the Russian army takes Dalny. The Ukrainian forces would need to retreat towards Konstantinivka, abandoning the mentioned villages without a fight. The second point, which is equally important, is that if Russian units secure Dalny, they gain a favorable position to advance southward toward Kurakhove. Moving from the south to the north toward Kurakhove, and considering that fighting has already reached Kurakhove's urban area, not just the outskirts, but places like Stansionaya Street yesterday and the train station area overnight. A southern advance from Dalny could allow Russian forces to link up here. However, in reality, this won't be as straightforward as it seems on the map. It looks quick and easy here, but the Ukrainian armed forces have constructed several lines of fortifications on this front, making it a challenging path to breach. That's the update on the front lines. Now, a few words about the Zaporizhzhia direction. This morning, reports came in about a massive strike by over 24 air bombs, indicating serious action. As I mentioned initially, this looks like artillery preparation for a subsequent infantry assault. For the past few days, there's been a lot of speculation that the Russian army is preparing a major offensive in the Zaporizhzhia direction, with yesterday's reports suggesting that the primary objective might be a strike on Zaporizhzhia itself. So soon, alongside updates on the Kurakhove and Dnipropetrovsk directions, we'll also cover developments in Zaporizhzhia. Be sure to subscribe to stay updated on all major news and advances. We also want to share some footage with you from the Kupiansk direction as well as from Kursk, where intense fighting continues around the clock, day and night.